at the close of the month?
Cooler.
All right. Do you know how much more you're going to need to hit there? Based on everything remaining the same and based on the autoships? So being clear about what volume you need personally, and then some people are motivated by money and like, how much do I need to make? I get that a lot. Have you ever been asked that? Well, I'd like to make $2,000 a month. Well, when somebody tells me that, I know I have to get them to past regional director. So be clear about what income that you want. And write those things down. How many of you have a journal? Whether it's on your iPad, I've converted to an iPad, but I still have a written journal. I would journal, here's what I choose to go. Here's where I choose to go. And you're hearing me use the word choose, because there's choice. And where there's choice, there's power. So choose to go to the next position. Then here's something, we joke about sticks and circles. Now how many of you understand sticks and circles? When you see this right here.
Yeah.
All right, how many of you drawn this out?
I have drawn that.
You should be drawing it out every month. Now, how many of you have a whiteboard in your house?
No.
All right, every one of you need to have a whiteboard for those that don't. And here's the important. I have 2 4x8 whiteboards from floor to ceiling. And a lot of times it's full because I have like some of my notes that I'm thinking about. I remember talking to Nate a few weeks ago, and we're talking about some of the people we had to go to the next position, and I think we're talking about some waiting room people or something. And so I went to the whiteboard. And as I'm talking to him on the phone, I'm writing that down. And then I know I got to go into the system to check it out. And then I can say, okay, well, here's what we got to do. Or he's telling me he's got this person here, and this person is doing X. Here's where we got to work. So I can see it. And in order to go to a goal, you have to see it. Would you agree?
Yes.
So by drawing it out, you start to see it. It also starts to make sense. Because when you look in your back office and you see that hierarchy of all these people going, straight up, and stacked on top, it's really difficult sometimes to figure out where people really are. Now, we've made a lot of improvements, and our dashboard is a great tool, and we'll talk more about that. So have a whiteboard and get very good at using it and writing the sticks and circles out. Because that will help you cross people to the next position. Guarantee it. All right, who are we running? I hear this a lot. Well, I'm running so-and-so, and I'm running so-and-so. And then the first question I ask is, do they know that? A lot of times no, but I'm going to talk to them. This is a very clear point.
Right.
If that person doesn't know that they're running, they're not running. They have to choose to run, and they have to know what is involved in running. How many of you know what I'm talking about there? So you got to identify your runners. Now, I know Nate and I have had this dialogue. We're talking yesterday about a couple people he'd signed up, and that, okay, this guy is going to be the next position. This guy's going to be the next position. Well, he knows they are very capable of going to that position. You're going to have people on your team that you know can get to the next position. Does that make sense? That I know they can go there. However, they may not know they can go there. Or they're not ready. Or they say they're not ready to, so they choose to do something else. So you want to identify them, and then you want to base it on where you need to go. Now that may sound like a selfish statement. However, you joined this to get where you want to go, right? Now what's great about this business is that by helping other people, you get to go where you want to go.
Yes.
So that's a great component here. So this may sound selfish, however, whose goals are they? Correct, my goals, your goals. So you look at who can go where, and are they ready? And then you need to go and ask them. Now, I've seen this happen a lot. And I heard this just last night. I didn't make a statement. And somebody said they just got to national director. So if you're a national director, I may be talking about you. If you weren't here last night, I wasn't talking about you. And he made the statement, I now need to manage more people than before. You never manage. You never manage. Jason O'Toole does not manage. He manages his schedule, he manages himself. He doesn't manage anybody else. You're either running or you're not doing anything, is really what it comes down to. Now, we've all been in that situation. It's kicked back, tough month, or I worked really hard, I put all my effort in, I hit the position. Whew, that feels good. I got the car. I feel good. I'm just going to kick back. However, when that happens, you're not getting where you really want to go, and your people where they want to go. So remember, just because you're comfortable doesn't mean your people are comfortable. How many people on your team right now have faith in you? How many are believing you for this business? All of them, directly or indirectly. You're the leader. So managing means I'll take some calls, I'll participate, I might show up. Running means, Dennis, we're going to get, who are your 6 people that we're going to run? Let's just, I know he's a president's director, but let's just say you're going to regional director. Who are your 6 people that we're going to help get Susie go to regional director? Who are the 6? All right? Okay, you know 3 of them. You've identified 3 of them. 3 of them aren't even on the team yet, so we got to go find 3 more people. All right, what are we going to do about getting those 3 people? How are we going to get those 3 people? By what date are we going to get those 3 people? Okay, these 3 people have a challenge party. These 3 people aren't even in the system, so what we got to find through these challenge parties, which may have to be your challenge party. So you have to choose that responsibility. You're in the trenches. And there's a statement that I've heard Blake Mallon say and Nick Sarnicola say when I first met them. They said, well, are you ready for us to come and live on your sofa? And I'm like, well, not really. Well, do you want to go where you want to go? We want to come and stay with you and help you get where you want to go. Which means sometimes you almost move in with somebody. And a lot of times when I go somewhere, I don't want to stay in a hotel. I want to stay in their house because I want to be in their domain because I want to know, is the wife supporting? Is the husband supporting? Are the kids, being a challenge? Is the cat tearing up the place? And so they're more worried about that than they are building their business. Do they have a whiteboard? All the different dynamics. I can find out quickly what's holding them back. If I help them remove that, they can go be successful because they're saying, I want to be successful. So sometimes we have to show them. So the difference is running versus managing means you're actually with them and you have a game plan and it's very clear. We talked about the dashboard just briefly. The new mobile app. Who's using the mobile app? Great. A lot of times I'll be in the back of the room or on the phone and I'm on it and having a dialogue and I can actually be going through the dashboard. If I'm not in front of a whiteboard, it's a great tool. So make sure you use that. So again, we already covered that. Do they know it? So whoever you're running, they know it